when we were last on Hypermine, we worked on the tavern. We worked on this quite a lot, didn't we? We have got the shape, the shell basically done. The roof is finished. We got a fireplace. That just happened. I wasn't planning on doing that. I might want to... I don't know. I might want to think about... Would cobblestone walls look nice? I'm not too sure. We also added the walls to the in the tavern rooms with a window to the stables. The stables are pretty much entirely done. We've got cargo and we've got some friends for cargo. We need to name them. I need to get a name tag and name those two. But I'm really happy with that. I like how it came out. And we've seen before in the last stream, those little gaps in the campfires. They make really nice sunbeams coming down in the middle of the day. Speaking of day, let's make it day. Let's have a snooze. I need to warm my voice up. It's, Oh, at the end of the last stream, it was, I think we went for 4 hours. By the end of it, my voice was going. Thankfully, it didn't go. It didn't completely go. But I feel like my voice isn't going to last as long today. Oh, I just forgot. I have to load up something. Hang on. This isn't relevant to any of you guys. I just want to take that, copy that. I meant to do this before. I meant to do this before the stream, and I completely forgot. Copy, paste, sorted. Okay, forgive me. Let's head to Spawn Farm, see if people have been around Spawn. Oh, how is this looking? We can update this. Completely forgot to do that. Let's see how the map is looking. There we are. You can see the chimney on it. You can see the chimney there. I may redo the glow lichen because maybe I want it to be uniform on the map. Maybe I want the glow... I wish the glow lichen wouldn't show up on the map. That'd be perfect. But it looks a little bit weird there. Do I care enough about the map to worry about that, though? Yes, I do. I actually do. I care about the map. Is a great way to show the work in progress, and it's great once it's all built for navigation, and I want it to look pretty. I'm gonna put it on display. No point showing something off if it looks hideous. Oh, but how are you guys doing? How is everybody doing this fine Monday? This wonderful Monday. Speaking of Monday, schedule update. At least a consideration for an update on the schedule. I want to start doing Fridays. Friday is going to be the next day in the schedule. Before I hard commit, I think before I hard commit to doing Monday... Let's take a step back. And let me walk you through my approach to the schedule. Mentally, this is my approach to the schedule. Because, of course, starting off slow, just trying to stick to a consistent schedule as best I can. When it comes to Monday, that is the stream day. Monday is a stream day. So I will try my best to stream on a Monday. The only thing that will stop me streaming on a Monday is like last week. Tummy pain. I was in too much pain. Owie. Tummy ache survivor over here. And then the rest of the week, Tuesday, streaming isn't in my mind. Well, streaming is in my mind on a Tuesday. And on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm like, oh, I'd love to stream. But I don't like, get in my head about not streaming that day. I say, hey, this isn't on the schedule. This is fine. There is no pressure for me to be streaming today. It is not on the schedule. Which, for my anxiety, is very nice. I want to do Friday, and I feel like it might be nice to ease into a Friday. And the way I can ease into it is basically before I'm adding it to the schedule proper. Instead, we soft commit to it. I won't put it on the schedule, and I won't say, see you on Friday. And if I don't stream on Friday, then it's fine. There's no worries if I don't stream on the Friday. If Friday comes and I do feel like streaming, then I will. So I think for a little bit, maybe a couple of weeks, maybe longer, maybe shorter, who knows? Who knows how it goes? Fridays will be considered a nice little bonus. If it happens, then that's wonderful. And if it doesn't, then I'm not gonna feel bad like I do when I miss a Monday. And then once we've done that for a bit, and I'm getting comfortable doing the Fridays, then I'll add it to the schedule. It'll be a hard requirement like it is on Monday. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. Yeah, saying it out loud, I quite like that. I'll soft commit to a Friday. Every Friday, I'll consider streaming. Step 1, stream on Mondays. Step 2, stream on Fridays. Step 3 will be Tuesday. Definitely Tuesday. I want to avoid the weekend for now because of Formula 1. Because when an F1 race is on, I know I'm going to be like, oh, I'd rather watch that instead. I would much rather watch that instead. Live, instead of having to catch up on it. Then again, I may change my end goal, because my end goal was stream on Friday to Tuesday, and then take Wednesday and Thursday off. My logic being, Thursday is always the quietest day. It has always been the quietest day. Even 10 years ago, it was the quietest day for me. Thursdays. So It's the best day to take off. Ooh, the FPS is choppy. Oh, I can't wait to save up and finally get a PC upgrade. See, I could solve all of this by just turning off shaders. Like, this is fine. But they're so pretty. They're so pretty. What on earth is happening over there? Yeah, schedule. So yeah, I was thinking Thursday is definitely 100% gonna be a day off. Because the end goal is do 5 days a week. And then I chose Wednesday because I thought then I can make it a weekend. But that means eventually I will be streaming on Sundays, and eventually I will be missing Formula 1 races live. So why don't I just, instead of Thursday and Wednesday off, take Thursday and Sunday off? Would that be so bad? I don't think it would. Oops. I wanted to put those in there. It would mean potentially missing sprints and qualifying on Saturdays, but the race is the important thing. The race is what I want to watch. So maybe that should be my end goal for the schedule. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna consider Fridays. Fridays will be a consideration day for a bonus stream. And then in time, we can add it to the schedule properly. And then we can, after that for a bit, we can then add Tuesday as a consideration day. And then, and then, we can add Tuesday. Then add Saturday. Then add either Wednesday or Sunday. Depending on how I feel at the time. That's a long way off, honestly. That's a long way off. No need to worry about that. My FPS is definitely lower. It's lower than it has been. I'll try to remember to look into it. I'll probably forget. Minecraft is the only game that I don't mind running at low FPS. Because it is Minecraft. One, it's a slow-paced game anyway. Ow. Two, I think this looks so much nicer than this. Well, give the LODs a moment. Like, this isn't bad. But shaders, though. So pretty. That's why I'm hoping Vibrant Visuals is just a more performant shaders. It's gonna have less features. It's gonna look less. Because saying it's gonna look worse isn't correct. It's gonna look different. It's gonna have less settings. It's gonna be its own style. Which, from what I've seen, I think I like the style. But hopefully it performs a lot better than shaders. If it does, then it's achieved everything that I want. Oh. Every other game, I have... When it dips below 100 frames per second, I notice. If it dips from I have a 144 hertz monitor, so when it goes from 144 to 100, I don't tend to notice. It's unless it's really unless it's oscillating back and forth wildly, I won't notice it. But when it goes below 100, I do notice. Minecraft is the only game where when it does go below 100, I don't really care. As long as it's not below 30, which is what it was getting, it felt like that was, felt like we were getting below 30 in spawn. So that's a problem. But how dedicated am I to fixing it? Do I just turn off shaders? As pretty as they are. Maybe. I emptied my inventory, off stream. I'll have to collect those again. We need oak wood for the furnishing. Oh, we need to get barrels. I need to have the drinks. And here, we're gonna have a little, cellar. Where you can collect more barrels of booze. I don't have a design in mind. I'll probably, honestly, for the kegs, it'll probably just be scaffolding with a barrel with a tripwire hook. Something small like that. Oh! I just had a thought for a big barrel. I think I could make a big barrel design. Potentially? Like a 3x3 barrel? Right. Oak stairs, let's get a fence. Let's... Do I want spruce? Probably should. Bring some signs. Yeah. Trapdoors, I suppose. I think that will do for the moment. For now. Hey! King! How many name changes have you gone through? I feel like this is your third. Unless I'm thinking of someone else. The King, welcome back. Oh, it's great to see you. I have a model now. Wow. Not enough name changes. We need more. Oh, I forgot barrels. Do I have barrels? I don't think we have any spare barrels. You're at work, but when you saw the notification, I had to hop in for a bit. Hey, it's great to see you again. It really is. We've had, for the last couple of streams, we've had quite a few old heads coming in. People from you know. We just celebrated. We just celebrated the 11-year anniversary of the channel. There have been people in here that have been watching for over a decade. It is insane. It is quite very much insane. I'm gonna bring a painting. Oh, tripwire hook, nice. I am gonna bring a painting here. I was wondering if there were any other hooks in there. I suppose not. 3,591 days. I could probably write some code to take that number, divide it by 365 and get the year count. You were not TOS old enough when you first watched. I don't think... I'll be honest. I started streaming at... How old was I? 17? I started streaming at 17, I think. Or 16. 16 or 17. Can't remember exactly. One of those. Playing Call of Duty Zombies. And they don't call Call of Duty Child's Online Daycare for nothing, because even at the time I knew that a big chunk of my audience was like 13, 14 years old. Watching Call of Duty Zombies, watching me shoot the heads off of zombies. It was fun, though. That's also why I was very big on, like, we had some people that would tip and donate and stuff, but that's why at the time I was very big on, please do not feel obligated to, because I knew that many people watching would be asking their parents to tip. And I thought, no, that's not right. No. Oh, back to work with you. Hey, hopefully we can see you soon. I'm, streaming every Monday. I want to bring Friday into the schedule. So hopefully we can get some better days for you to come and watch. What am I thinking for the bar? Probably want to, not have a gap in the middle. And do something like that instead. This is gonna be trapdoors and ladders. Oh, I swear we have ladders in storage. Sorry, I keep going back and forth. That's why we built that whole top layer, so we could get a more centralized storage system and much better sorted as well. See, the FPS around here is fine. It's just spawn. Spawn is clunky. What did I come in here for? Ladders, 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 ladders. I'm not gonna need 28 ladders. Get some spare ones. Ooh, ladders might look nice around kegs, potentially. I think some of the interior decoration I should have planned out a little bit. I'm starting to think. Right, trapdoor. I need more trapdoors. Do I want spruce? Yeah, I think it's a spruce trapdoor kind of day. Why did I... One more trip. Why did I not bring any logs with me? Let's bring some oak and some spruce logs over. We need more. So many bees. At least it's a very pretty path to walk along, right? Woods. Oak log, thank you. Spruce log, thank you. Here's a fun thing. In Minecraft snapshots, they're adding in new music tracks. I'll always take more Minecraft music. There's a new music disc. I don't care too much for the music discs. I don't like most of them, and also the audio mixing, well, the volume, specifically, is far too loud. Shoop, shoop, shoop. So I don't like playing jukeboxes. Yeah, that's nice. I don't like playing jukeboxes, but we're adding, I think, 4 or 5 new, just general soundtrack tracks, which would be great. Right. So we're gonna want... Do I want to stick this out by 1 more? Because we're definitely gonna do, like... Let me get some... I'll just use, I'll use oak logs to show you. We'll definitely be having, like, up there, or maybe up by 1, some barrels. Those are gonna be spare kegs. We'd probably want a work surface along here, but then... Will this feel too narrow, especially with the trapdoor there? I want the trapdoor to flip up. Or do I? Do I care enough for that? Would it be okay if it flips down? That does solve the bump problem I had. I mean, it's still a very visible trapdoor. I will swap this. Oh, maybe I won't. I was going to swap that out for spruce. So the color matches? But if we're doing this, it won't work. I think it would just have to look a bit ugly from underneath. I think the flooring... This floor will be tile. It's gonna be stone. It's gonna be cold. Because we're storing the drinks down there. Yeah, we can have like a sink along here, cauldron. Maybe some smokers to cook the food. Yeah, I think that can work. That can work. I brought a painting. Oh, we can put the painting. Whoop. Not there. Will it... I don't think it'll look good dangling. I don't want a dangler. It's gonna have to go there. What's a good painting? We could go with the classic creeper. I like that painting a lot just because it's Minecraft. Right? You've got a nice little creeper face. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. We'll do that later. Because I brought all of these stairs over. So I could place in some chairs. This is going to be a little dining area. Have a table in the middle. I'm not sure how... Oh, I punched the microphone. I'm not sure how I want to do the table. Because the typical thing is like a sign trapdoor. Because then you can see underneath the table. But then you can't place anything on the table. I guess... do I... Boah, boah, boah. Is there any way to get a nice look. Ooh. I was gonna say, to get a nice looking table that we can place things on. Well, if you do that, you get the underneath thing, but there has to be a gap between the seat and the table. This is the same problem we had with this house, right? It's the exact same problem. And we opted for the flat chairs. Something in my mod updates has definitely worsened performance because I'm getting OBS warning messages as well. Encoding overloaded. It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. I mean, it looks alright. Is the stream okay? I'm not dropping any frames. It does look a little bit choppy. Do we just turn off shaders? Do we... Oop. Wait, hang on. Oop. It got very choppy there, didn't it? Do we just turn off shaders? Do we resign our fate to no shaders? Oh, this I don't like the aliasing. The aliasing is especially awful. But then it's still choppy. It's got to be Distant Horizons. Something is wrong. Is it Distant Horizons? What are my OBS settings like? See, this wouldn't be a problem if I had a beefier PC. It's already a very beefy PC. The settings are all the same. The settings are the same. I don't have any additional programs running. I am very confused. But then I get back into the game and it's... The stream itself is a bit choppy. It's... Okay. It's definitely OBS having encoding problems because I'm not dropping frames. But why is it happening with or without shaders? What is going on? I'm looking at the bitrate, and the bitrate is going a bit wild. I do apologize. That should be a nice steady bitrate. What is going on? What did I break? I don't know. Hello, Merc. Welcome. Sorry for the troubles. It is a constant bitrate, so why is it... Okay, it's definitely Minecraft. When I tab out of Minecraft, it stabilizes. It's completely fine. When I go into Minecraft, I have problems. Is it Distant Horizons? That's the chunky one. If I turn off Distant Horizon... Oh, dear, that has frozen everything. That has frozen everything. Give it a moment. Is Distant Horizons? It looks like it's still jumping around. Or is it? Has it stabilized? No, I'm still getting some warnings. Oh, this is annoying. God, look at this render distance. This is why I have distant horizons turned on. Look at that. Can't even see. Better? It looks better. Is it running smoother? It looks choppy when I walk. In the preview? Yeah, that's not better. On my end. We'll turn off shaders. See, my FPS now is buttery smooth. My FPS is fine. I'm just keeping an eye on OBS. Still getting warnings. I need to refresh my stream as well because it's gone behind. Let's do another walking test. Still some stutters. This is a lot better than it was. Let's bring back up OBS. What on earth is going on? I'm getting the warnings. Wow. I hate this. I hate having tech problems. Like, I'm thinking, what could be the root cause? Because we weren't having these problems yesterday. We're gonna do some troubleshooting. Hightail day? Maybe. I'm holding off on Hightail until we get 2.0 for the terrain generation. I'm gonna launch Minecraft completely vanilla, no mods. Let's just see if it is a mod issue. Oh, wait. So I can narrow it down to specifically a mod. No, close Minecraft. I'm gonna copy my RAM settings over as well. Because I changed those. So if the problem persists, it may be because of the RAM? Maybe? Those little extra argument settings you can change in the launcher. I fiddled with those. There we go. Is that right? Installation, more options. Yes. Launch. Pure vanilla. Pure vanilla. Shark, hello! We're having problems. I'm having problems. OBS is getting, too excited. Oh, hang on, I'm full screening it. Of course, it's gonna run into that problem. Let me fix this. We're gonna have to relaunch the game. Boop, boop. Blah. Imagine if I had a 2 PC setup. That would be nice. That would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? There we are. So this is a completely vanilla installation. And the problem is gone. Oh, is it? Encoding overloaded? That might just be because of chunks rendering. That does tend to happen when I load in. I think it might have been the chunks. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, it's one of my mods. Oh no, I'm gonna have to figure out which one it is now. Oh, I don't know which one is the problem. Oh dear. Do I want to do this on stream or off stream? Oh, you could go for some chunks. Starfield chunks. Love them. Look at that render distance. To be fair, it is turned down. This is 12 chunks? No, it's not. That's not 12 chunks. That's because it's the server, isn't it? The server is limiting the chunks. There's no way this is 12 chunks. That's baby render distance. But this is completely fine now. This is perfectly fine. The problem is one of the mods. Oh, which blinking mod could it be? Which one could it be? The obvious one to go for is Distant Horizons. Did I update that one? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Where's my Minecraft installation? Mods. Date modified. So today, I updated Sodium. I didn't update Distant Horizons. Could it be a problem with Sodium? No way. I don't see any of the others causing a problem. Oh. Ooh. Gotta go get a monster. Go to the shop, buy a monster. Buy one for me as well. There's my staging folder. Let's... Should we try without Sodium? Of the mods updated today, Sodium, although it is supposed to be a performance improving mod, is one of the mods I updated today that could be a problem. Oops, I launched the wrong version. I want to launch my modded version. Ha ha ha. Oh, Iris needs Sodium. Oh, Fine, I'll put Iris away as well, just to test. Just to see if one of these is the problem. If the problem's gone, when we load up the game and load up the server, then it's either Iris or Sodium, most likely Sodium, and I could just go to an older version. Go to the one we used last stream. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a... What's the 5080? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a 6090 Ti Super. Give it a moment because of the chunks loading. This is fine. That's scary. This is fine. Let's go to Distant Horizons, turn it on. Am I going to freeze again? No. Ooh. This is fine. Lesson is done, now you can relax. That's fine. You haven't missed anything of in troubleshooting a performance problem? It might be sodium. Tell you what, it might actually have been sodium. The latest version. Cause yeah, I'm not getting any warnings now. At all. Oh. How spicy. The performance improving mod was docking performance instead. Whoa. Sodium. So we were on beta 4. Is the one I was on. Another reason why I would love a 2 PC setup is so I could have on the gaming PC a browser that I'm not afraid to open on desktop view. I visit websites. Sodium. Right. Platform. Fabric. Game version 26.1.2. Since last time, it's been the beta one. So I guess we'll just go back to the version 2 weeks ago and see if that fixes it. Fingers crossed. This fixes it. Let's launch the game. I visit websites, I do. Hard to believe, yeah. I've also got I've got like 3 bookmarked tabs that show when I open a new tab that are under NDA. I've just got them out in the open. They're not named anything that gives anything away, but you know, I'm scared. Gonna have to relaunch the game. Oh no, ads are coming. Oh no, you're gonna miss so much. Oh, let's relaunch. This is such a hassle. The only website you visit is shop.samanthasays.net. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Nom nom. Here we are. Minecraft made by Jeb? I think it was made by Miku. Right, this is gonna chug a little bit as we load in. As the chunks load in. As always. Samantha Sips bottle available now. This was actually a can of strawberry Pepsi in my Samantha Says can cooler. Okay, this is fine. By the way, if you have been watching for a while and you feel like you might be delayed, refresh the stream. At least on my preview, I was behind a little bit from the lagging issues. Alright, let's turn on shaders. Give it a second again. Because the chunks have to redo their thing. Say something when you see this to gauge delay. Well, that's not a good indicator because maybe I saw that message half an hour ago. We fixed it! It was sodium! It was sodium all along! Basically no delay. Okay, good. It might have just been on my end because I'm streaming and watching my own stream at the same time. That's how I noticed the issue when I looked over. It was sodium! The beta version of sodium was causing me problems. I had to go back to the old full release one. Well, at least we solved it. At least we have solved the issue. Finally, we don't have to cancel the stream. Oh. I guess my new PC can wait then. Oh, I do really want to go to a dual PC setup. It's just... It's so much more complicated than just getting a second PC. and then getting a capture card. Because I'll also have to hook up both. Well, first I have to power both. I'll need to get more monitors. I'll need to redo the wired Ethernet connection to fit another cable in. I'll have to get another, like, 60-meter long Ethernet cable to reach the router. It's a whole ordeal to get a dual PC setup. As wonderful as it would be, it is so much hassle and money spent to get it to work. There's a secret way to get that for free that the police don't want you to know. Oh. Leave it in the crimes Discord channel we're in. The crime coordination channel. Here's a question. What does this look like? If we do shelves. Maybe that looks a bit too silly. I think for this one at least, we should just go for, we'll just bite the bullet. And go for signs and trapdoors. Oops. I'll have to wax these signs, because otherwise somebody's going to come along and write on them, and I don't want that. I don't want that. Shark Sashimi commits crimes every day. Whoa. So do I, depending on jurisdiction. I exist as a gay person. That's still illegal in way too many places. God, the world is awful. What did I come here for? Honeycomb. Only 2? We're gonna need to get more honeycomb. We need more comb. Tip of the day. Commit as many crimes as possible at once. They can only throw you in jail once. That is true. That is true. Boo, boo. Yay! We'll also have to do these ones. These decorative signs. Let's go on a honeycomb trip. It's not far, just over yonder. Not even into Spawn Town, just into the outskirts. Oh, I'm very happy we were able to fix the little performance problem. I say that, it's getting choppy now, that's just the game. That's just the game. Take the honeycomb. I have asked. I am allowed to take that honeycomb. I can yoink it. It's yoinkable. We'll just hope that the next version of Sodium, the full release, doesn't have that same problem. It was a beta. Typically, I have no problems with betas, but that's what you expect when you download not full release versions. Doop doop. I guess I'll do that one. Were there any signposts, any other signposts that need waxing? I'm not too sure. Any in this house? I could have missed some. I can't believe I'm doing this just as an anti-griefing method. I don't remember any signs. Yeah, and there's not going to be any up there. There is a very good reason to do this in your storage area, though. As I've shown off many a time. if you have chests... Oh, wait, look at the forge. If you have chests with signs on them for storage like this, once you put the label on, wax it. That way, if you reach for the chest but you accidentally hit the sign, you don't open up the sign menu and accidentally type like S or something, or W. Yeah, that's a vanilla feature. With honeycomb, you can wax a sign and it becomes uneditable. Can you unwax it? No, I don't think so. I think you have to destroy it and replace it. Good to know. I'll keep the honeycomb on us for now. Put the grass in there. Oh, I wouldn't give for one more layer of... one more row in the inventory. Sandstone, that's what this was. All the sandstone. There's going to be 2 more. Doop doop. There's regular sandstone. Let's put away... what don't we need? We don't need the honeycomb. We don't need the honeycomb. Tripwire hook I do want to hold on to. I don't want to remember that we have that to use. Ladders. I think we're done with ladders for now. We can put that away. And that gives us enough inventory space for the forge. I wonder what other vanilla features are there. Are there any vanilla features that you know about that other people tend to not know? What's your favorite lesser known vanilla function? You've got waxing the signs is a thing you can do. Oh, now I can't think of anything. In creative mode, when placing a block whilst holding both mouse buttons, you'll replace the block you're aiming at with said block. Is that a feature, or is that just you left click to destroy it and then right click literally on the same frame to place it? Does that work if I am like here and right click on this block? Right and left click? You don't know. Oh, you can replace blocks mid-air. Ooh, maybe that is a feature then. That's cool. Huge if true. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Here's a lesser known tip. You can use TNT as a decorative block. If you're feeling brave enough. Oh, one day I'll make a build out of end crystals. That would be something. Oh. I didn't sneeze, but my nose is tingly. Whoa. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. I don't have any tissues. I don't need them, but that would get the itch, wouldn't it? Yum yum. Right then. Let's remove these from the middle of the bloody room. I'll plop them down here for now then. We need to have the stone cutter facing into the crotch. Of course. Right, so we got a massive area. I think we can have a... Oh, maybe we could have a bench in the corner. Perhaps. Like that. Would a shelf work? A shelf would work there. We'll need an oak shelf. We can definitely put a shelf on either side. Yeah, either side works. Out the way, Winona. I don't want to bonk you with my axe. Into the what now? Into the crotch. If you lie down on this bed, you are playing dangerous games with this stone cutter. Oh, speaking of... Oops. Or maybe just a sign. Yeah, sign looks better there. For those tables. Wait, is this gonna be spruce? That should be spruce. Yeah. Does the color difference matter much? Maybe it doesn't. How does this look with that on the back? I think that would look nice. Let's get a whole... Let's bring over the oak shelves that were in storage. I didn't think I was going to use them, but... Looks like a saw trap. Well, it's definitely a saw involved. Just tested it. It works in creative mode. Ooh. That's good to know. You can replace a block in the middle of the air. Let's... Oh, we can't really test it in survival, can we? Are there any full blocks that can float, that can break instantly? I don't think so. Oh, we only have the one. Slime. Oh, slime. Do I have enough slime? That's not slime. I have no slime, unfortunately. Good suggestion, though. Honey blocks? I don't have honey. How do you make a honey block? A block is made out of bottles of honey, right? Not honeycomb? Yeah, honeycomb block is a different thing. Ta-da! 4 honey bottles, yeah. I haven't done honey collecting. Man, I hate making shelves. Why does it have to be stripped logs? At least you get 6 out of them. Oops. I keep pressing escape because I keep thinking it's like a sign. It's going to bring up a GUI. There we are. Look at that. Because this looks like, you know, from this angle, that is clearly just shoved against it. Here, it's integrated. Ah. That looks better. We can get a nice rug along here. Let's put the rug in place. I'm gonna stop apologizing for going back and forth between storage and the tavern. I don't mind the slow pace. I don't mind going back and forth. There's no point in having a path if you're not going to use it. But what did I come in for? Rug. We don't have much. Brown and cyan is my favorite, of course. We're gonna need more wool. And probably cocoa beans for the brown? Yes. And cyan is blue and yellow, which would be lapis and flowers, wildflowers. We'll do cyan. To the sheep! To the mule, and then to the sheep. Oh, hello. You know what? Let's just make a chest and put it in. Let's put a chest in the tavern. That'll be handy. We can just put it on the bottom layer. Or, instead, make a barrel. Because we're going to use a decorative barrel anyway. Do I want the barrel there or up there? Is the question. Well, there it feels like you can't really reach it, so it will be there. Shove in all the wood. Just empty it out for now. Oh, but, oh, wrong one. Oh, but it's a keg, so, ta-da! Tripwire hook. Coming in, cargo. Let's head over to Lagsville. Shear some sheep. I should probably make some of the sheep brown and cyan. I tend to go for white, brown, cyan. Probably all the grayscale. How are we doing in Winona's bundle? We have plenty of armadillo scute. My shears. Hello there. Are you cyan? Yes, you are. Excellent. Are you cyan? No, you're light blue and brown. Is there only one brown sheep? Oh, no. There's another. I don't need the light brown, or the light blue, rather. Cows, would you like some wool to munch on? There you go. Right, if one of the brown sheep could nom nom nom, that'd be lovely. How much carpet will we get? Definitely need more brown. Oh, yay! Thank you, sheep. Will that be enough? I may want one more set of carpet. One more carpet craft. Eat, you fools, eat! They look so pathetic when they're sheared. You'll never catch me being sheared. Never. Sometimes when they're on their own, I can't tell if it's light blue or cyan. That's for cyan. It looks like a manky blue. Come on, brown sheep. No, not you. You've already got wool. Save some for the others. At what point do I go and craft the wool colours? No, that would mean giving up. Yes! Oh, yes. Is there a cyan? Come on. You cyan simpletons. Oh, you put your head down to nom, and then you didn't nom. Winona, you're not a sheep. Winona. Fine, I'll shear you. Winona! Why is there a new recipe unlocked? This isn't the first time I've held wolf armor. I made that. I named it. Oh, cyan. Thank you. 12 of each should do. Cargo, get off the ender chest. There we go. We can get the carpet in place. I always forget if it's brown with cyan tips or cyan with brown tips. I think it's brown with cyan tips is what I go for my carpets. We could always make some banners, put those over the windows so the carpets can match with the drapes. But I don't tend to do curtains. That's obviously the big thing stopping me there. Ta-da! One little carpet. Nice and in line with the fireplace. Nice and visible as you enter. It's not... Because this is an upside down stair, it doesn't fully connect to a wall. I like that. I like that. This area, I think we'll leave empty, because this is where people are gonna huddle around. Oh, we can put a jukebox here. Is there a jukebox design? I guess we'll just do a jukebox with a scaffolding on top. That could look like a jukebox, maybe an item frame with a record. Jukebox requires a diamond, doesn't it? One diamond. Oh, put it in the barrel above. Give me all that. Ta-da! Jukebox. A decorative jukebox with functionality. Can you can't change the orientation. That's fine. This time. No, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. Maybe brown glass? A brown glass block? How would that look? Going for one of those old jukebox machines. Going for brown just so the colour matches. Glass. Am I gonna need... Yeah, I'm gonna need 8 glass blocks to try this. To, like, surround... You get the dye and then you surround it. Like that, yeah. We need brown dye. And we have no cocoa. I'll bring some over, so we have some spare, because I keep making brown things. Cargo, do you have anything on you? No. I don't know why I felt like you had something. Like we filled you up with logs and didn't collect. Oh, I've updated the mods list on the website. I think there's one thing I need to remove from it. We don't need jewel bar anymore. Locator heads fixed one of the problems I had with it, which renders jewel bar unnecessary. Added some of the other mods I've been trying out, like Scribble. Scribble is a very good mod. Adds this UI for books. Ooh. Double page viewing. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to turn this one on. Look at that. Isn't that fancy? Good mod. That's a good mod. Mo Yang could learn a thing or two from mods. Let's keep these. Beans. I want to dye a ghast. I want to right-click a ghast and just dye it into something. Pink ghast. I keep thinking there's a hitching post there. There isn't. It's moved, it's expanded, it's grown. It's become bigger. Brown. I'm gonna go through all this effort and it's not even gonna look good. That looks fine. Put a trapdoor on top to top it off. Yeah, that looks alright. I think without shaders it looks a little bit better. So you see a bit more of the brown. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, that's alright. Is the bottom calling? Wow, I can't put a trapdoor there. I was wondering, is the bottom calling for something like that? Not really. I think that's fine. That works. Nice. If only I could display something inside the glass. Aquarium style. Waterlogged glass block. With fish. With fish. Oh, would it be possible to add a tiny little fish tank? I think for the scale we have going, not really. A fish tank kind of has to be pretty big, doesn't it? I'll bring the glass panes over. The white stained glass was from the experiment when we wanted to see if tinted looked a bit nicer. It didn't. Looking in looked really good, looking out looked bad. Was the problem. Disabling enabling shaders made the stream really laggy. Yeah, that's the problem. That happens. Same with loading into the world, because it has to redo all of the chunks. Did it buffer, or did it just lower the FPS? Because I believe it just freezes it and it doesn't actually buffer. If it buffers, then that's a problem. Wool, we are good on. Lowered FPS to maybe 1 or 2, yeah, that's... Unfortunately, it happens. I think that's another reason why... Maybe showing off what it looked like kind of hard to see. Lol. I think one of the reasons why I guess I don't mind Minecraft being, you know, lower FPS than all my other games is because it's Minecraft. It's not well optimized. We all know this. For what Minecraft is, it should be one of the smoothest games around. But it's not, because it's Minecraft. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm gonna have to think. Oh yeah, we said stairs probably like on this side heading up to the top floor. Let's get the stairs in place. I think we should get stairs in place now. And that will help us think of the rest of the design. Oop, Winona, I'm building here. That's one thing that would improve with a 2 PC setup. That's one of the, like... I think a 2 PC setup is the kind of thing where I would only really commit to it if I could stream full time. If I'm not streaming full time, it feels like I spend a lot and I put a lot of effort into the streams. But I feel like going to a 2 PC setup is a bit too much of an investment, both time and money. To be worth it, at least at the moment. Do I want to curl this one? I feel like I decided against it last stream and now I'm changing my mind. We'll need, a barrier there. What does, jungle trapdoors look like? Do I want it to look... I don't think I want it to blend in, though. I don't think I do. I need to think of something... Under the stairs definitely needs decorating. I think this is fine. So we got the staircase in. We're gonna have big seating over here. Like, you know, Tables along here, tables along here. Probably not in the middle, just for scale. These are going to be big tables. I think it will look alright sticking out. I don't... That works. If this is, say, staff only, maybe it could even be a narrow staircase. Well, if it is a narrow staircase, then having... That looks a bit wrong. Ow. A simple little doodad. Yep. Misplacing all the blocks. Ooh. I like having this. Feels a lot safer. I don't think I like the upside down stairs underneath it for such a narrow staircase. But that is too blocky, so we'll have to think of something. Something else. I'm assuming not just that. That's going to look a bit weird. Put bookshelves there. Wait, no, careful. Don't jump down the stairs. I think we could put bookshelves in there. Or, chiseled bookshelves. I forgot how to make a chiseled bookshelf. How does one chisel a bookshelf? Oh yeah, it's slabs in the middle instead of books. But like that. Yeah, I think that would work. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. And then I'll fill most of them with books. One, two. Have I done my maths right? Is that going to be 5? No. 1 more. Ta-da! Chiseled bookshelf. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, that looks nicer. I prefer that. Doesn't look too weird from this side. Once we get the books in. And we can even leave those spots empty. Because how are you going to access that book? Logically. Yes. Yes. I think I'll fill that in later. Will I? How many books do we have? How much leather have we got? I feel like I want to do it now. Otherwise, I will forget. We can always buy bookshelves from villagers in the library. That's always an option to get books. Instead of crafting them. Mobs. We are out of leather. Well, let's go to the library. Nom 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 nom. This is going to be an interesting build when it's done. I can already tell there's going to be parts of it that I really like, and there's going to be parts of it that I don't. Winona! See, this is why I want proper pathfinding for trapdoors. Because Winona always jumps over them. And either breaks her armor or kills herself. But they don't want to fix it because then it'll break mob farms. Of which there are many alternative methods instead of just trapdoors. Grumble, grumble. I guess that's my unpopular Minecraft opinion. Don't you touch my trapdoors! What the heck? That sounded like a... That sounded like a portal. And it didn't sound like that one. Oh, that's creepy. That must be Herobrine joining the server. You also heard it. It didn't sound like the public one. Ow. That was weird. Very strange. I have come to make a purchase. Give me your books. 9 emeralds? Oh, blimey. The ultimate method to acquire books. Just do this. Now that I'm in spawn, I'm getting more OBS warnings about the FPS. Oh, tech issues don't upset me unless it's a tech issue about streaming. That actually upsets me. Makes me sad. My hope really is just that I can save up for a new computer and that just solves everything. That it's powerful enough to just overcome these problems. That's my hope. If not, then I guess I'll have to look into doing a 2 PC thing. But it'll be so much simpler to just have and rely on the one. So much easier to manage. Maybe we will have enough books for everything. Oh, that looks fine as it is. Yeah, let's do that. I won't think about it too hard. Yeah, I like that. This is why I love chiseled bookshelves. You can, you know, vary it up a bit. Each one of these is unique. Well, yeah, each one of these is unique. I'm thinking, do I want to put another book, like, in there? But then I'm going to start thinking too hard about it. Okay, no more thinking, because otherwise I'm going to worry about how natural it looks and... How have you spawned? How have you spawned? Whoop. Oh my. I thought we completely spawn-proofed this area. Ooh. We missed a spot. How long has that been like that? God, even Mini HUD is causing it to freeze. Mini HUD didn't used to do that. Oh no, it's cause Shader's reloaded. I've got that bound to the same key I have Mini HUD on. Controls. Keybinds. Where's Iris? I would love a search feature for the keybinds. Iris. Reload shaders. I don't tend to reload my shaders, so just unbind it for now. That'll do, we'll just have another lantern on the fence. There we go, much nicer. Really, I need a 200 PC setup and stream from the moon. The problem with streaming from the moon... Hello, Borg. The problem with streaming from the moon is the delay. And I like talking to you guys. You're so fun to yap to. How do I want to do tables? I really want to place things on the tables, but I feel like... I should just give up on that. I don't think I'm gonna make that work. I think we'll just go for this table design. Should we say hello to Borg in-game? Hello, Borg. In-game. There we go. I did my part. What about a 0 PC setup? That's called streaming from a console. You can just do that now. Back in my day, you couldn't stream from a console without a capture card and a PC. Hello, Salmon's chats. What a nice Borg. Oh, you guys remember getting, like, overwhelmed by Borg's base? Borg's terraforming? Don't worry, Oni also freaked out too. She saw it on the distance, flew over, and was very concerned. Borg, it's wonderful what you're building. But my goodness. My goodness, that's a lot of terraforming you're doing. That's a lot of different levels. It looks very nice, though. I am definitely jealous. Get these in for the supports. Oops. I destroyed the wall. And we'll want to honeycomb these as well. Don't want anybody graffitiing, carving their names. It's a lot of terraforming. It looks so good. It works perfectly, though. Keep up the terraforming. It's just... we care about you, Borg. We don't want you to hurt yourself. It's getting out of hand. Oh, I need 2 more. Ow. Oops. Hopefully one day we can make a mega base on a scale to rival Borg. I'm very hard committing to not committing to a mega base. I'm waiting for a server reset. Because when I joined the server, I had no idea how long this season would last, so I didn't want to commit to anything, because I joined halfway through. At this point, it's going to be I joined quarter way through. But, you know, I want to build big towers like that. I want to build a big sprawling base. And that's what... this is eventually going to take up 2 maps. Well, 1 and a bit. That's not us. But eventually, we've got the road in place. The plan is to just keep adding buildings as we continue to grow. This will become a sprawling village. But when the server resets, in the year 20XX, that is when I want to do a big settlement. A big one. Does the oak look bad? Oh, that looks bad. Why is there Zed fighting? Mojang! Mojang, there's Zed fighting between signs and trapdoors placed on top of them. Alright, let's get honeycomb. Let's get cushions. Let's get honeycomb and cushions. We're gonna recreate the banner thing here. We're gonna do this, but for the tavern. Or will we? It's a tavern. How comfortable do we want the tavern? Like, bearing in mind, people are coming in here, renting a room, and sleeping right next to the horses. It's not an uptown tavern. Adventurers will come here. And they will suffer. Okay. Well, I can make a shelf while we're here. Oop. Or I can make 6. Just to continue with that design philosophy. You know what? Yeah, I don't think the adventurers deserve cushions. Got to sleep close to the horses. Never know when a horse thief is about. Very true. Though the problem is, by the time... Borg, are you purple? Borg, are you purple? By the time you... Yes, alright. By the time you get out of bed, maybe climb through the window, they've already mounted your mule and run off. Galloped off into the distance. My voice is really not gonna last. I'll try to reach the 3-hour mark. But I can feel it struggling. Oh. I guess that's another reason why I should ease in to consistent streaming. I need to strengthen my voice. Because when I'm not streaming, I'm not really talking. I love to just hang out with my friends in silence. It's fine. Like, it's like we're in the same room doing our own thing, but we're still together. Does that make sense? Do other people do that? I think they do. I like it. We got some ads. If you're not subscribed, as always, thank you for sticking through them. It really does support the channel. And removes the pre-rolls as well. I will also say... Friends? We're friends? Oh, in the next Minecraft snapshot, they're adding a friends list. So I can actually add you all as friends. Whoa, that'll be cool. I want glass panes. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I hope it doesn't get annoying, me mentioning the ads as well as the on-screen pop-up. For those of you that are subscribed. Or those of you watching the VOD. My logic is... It's nice to give a heads up. Books are farmer things, right? I think it's nice to give a heads up, audibly and visually. But also it's a way of thanking people for just, you know, not complaining about it, because I know ads are annoying, I know. That's why I appreciate that you guys watch through them. It's a free way to support the channel. Oh, that's cut sandstone. Yeah, that's all the smooth sandstone we're gonna get. I'll keep the regular sand. Oh, yeah. I should smelt the regular sand as well. Get some glass. Sandstone. 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 Sand. Wow, what a marvelous use of lava. To smelt 8 sandstone and 14 sand, I'm using 2 buckets of lava. Isn't that wonderful? Let's fill up down here. It seems to be Winona-proof now. Okay, I have to ask. Does a lava cauldron burn? Does it actually burn? Well, first of all, do items burn? I don't think so. I burn, items do burn. Okay. Good to know. I didn't know it burned items. I thought it's very likely that it will burn me. But I wasn't sure if it would destroy items like actual lava does. That's good to know. That is very good to know. Well, I'm gonna need another iron trapdoor now. Replace the one we sacrificed. For science! It was for science. Here we are. I like having the coal in that little wall there. I think what I want to do for a mega base in the future is basically take the logic of everything we've done and expand it. Instead of this being a fairly small mine, this is like 2 chunks across. If that, have a big area of a mine. The farm around here is a tiny farm. It's barely a field. It looks pretty. It looks very nice. But this is tiny. Imagine rolling fields. Really just up the scale of everything. I don't need the smooth sandstone. I do sort of worry with going to a larger scale is the buildings will look small, so I'll have to expand the scale of the buildings. And I kind of struggle with that. I've really gone for a small scale kind of build style, I suppose. We can learn. I guess that's the fun of Minecraft. Try something new. And then try it a second time once it's better. I want to get the glass in. The whole reason I came over with the sand. That's going. That's gone. And that's gone. We don't have any blocks in here, do we? I think we took them all. Yeah. Yes, we did. $32 glass panes. More than enough. Glass block there. I still don't know how I feel about that tippy top. Does it look a bit too high? If I could put stairs half a slab down, if you could just put a block on top of a slab directly, I think that would be the perfect height for it. It's just not possible. Why are the windows like this? Why did I make the windows like this? Because of that. It looks good on the outside. I think that's a good enough reason to keep it like that. We can put a window in here. A window to nothing. A window to rain. I don't think we should have a window behind the bar. I feel like these windows should be too high as well. So you can really look out. This is a tavern. We want people looking out, we want people looking in. Let's raise this one up as well. Yeah. Those are good windows. I do like those windows. I have no idea what I'm going to do with windows on the tower above. Because we can't exactly put any here. It'll have to be along these walls. How does that look from the outside? Yeah, if we... I mean, these could be tall windows as well. Oh no, I'm gonna want that back. Shortcut. Shortcut. Why that works? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Along there. Need more glass panes for that. But the view from outside would be that. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. I still don't know if I want to use this area under the roof. Probably not. Maybe just have things recessed in by 1 block, perhaps, at most, but... This is going to be the storage area. Now, the problem is... Well, first of all, lighting. I'm going to have to think of a pattern. Well, this is the middle of the room. So let's get things lined up with that first. What's the gap I made here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, that lines up perfectly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place. So then it's, you know, it's in a grid. It's off-center here, but it's always going to be off-center here. I'm going to have to think of what more to add. Could just put another rug in the middle here. What's directly underneath this? We could replace these blocks. Get some fun woodwork here, perhaps? I love the god rays coming in. Oh, what's a fun little wooden pattern? Or who says it has to be wood? Some kind of carving. Oh, what's a nice block? Let's have a look in storage. So we need to get something to decorate that empty space. And I can't put an item there, because that's where you walk. So we have to go... what about glazed terracotta? How does one make terracotta? With clay? How do you make terracotta? I've completely forgotten. Oh. Well, it's just how to make regular terracotta. I do not remember how to make glazed terracotta. Without mining it. Do you smelt a clay block? Smelting clay gets you bricks. Can you smelt a clay block? And if so, does that turn into terracotta? Yes, you smelt clay blocks. I remember. Oh, very nice. I'll make the most of this, this extra lava power we have. Smooth sandstone in there. So this is all smooth sandstone. I'll put the cut sandstone beneath it. Because it's different, but you can't really tell that at a glance. Because I accidentally made cut. Ooh. Iron, thank you. Let's get some iron to smelt in there as well. The whole reason that I like... The whole reason I like making little carpets out of brown and cyan is because of... I think because of a brown glazed terracotta. It matches perfectly with that. The worry is this will look too fancy, but we have to try. We have to give it a go. Where's my cocoa? One cocoa. That's brown. How do we make glaze? How do we glaze our terracotta? There's no... How do you glaze terracotta? Aha. Help me. Glaze. Wait, what crafting recipe did I unlock? Do you smelt it? I thought it popped up as a crafting recipe. See you in a bit, Borg. Maybe you smelt it. Yes, you smelt it. But look at this, look. Brown and cyan. It fits, it works. Gonna need, I think, one more batch. Ah, well, remember there's one in there. We're running out of lava power. Get the XP for the axe. That's... I say running low, it has well over 1,000 uses left. Well, it's unbreaking free, so that's going to be, what, 3,000 uses? Ish? Perhaps? Oh, we ran out of lava. Hello, Zumo! Welcome! Welcome, welcome. We're working on the tavern. Inventory full of rubbish. Tavern over there. Can't really get a good view of it here in the dark. Trying to decorate the floor, and I want to give it a try with some terracotta. For a moment, I thought I said Izuma. Nah. It's a schwammy. I don't think... Oh, I have to think back 10 years ago. I've got some big Minecraft raids before. I don't think I've ever been raided by a hyperminer. Hermitcraft. Sorry. Hermitcraft, hypermine, same thing. We're on a server, yes. You can use the hypermine command. That'll link you to the website. It's a private server with loads of cool creators on. Like me. Wow, how cool. If you want to join, I'm not the person to ask, unfortunately. But I do recommend checking everybody out. Some wonderful people on here. Borg was on, he left. Borg left me. Forever alone. Not sashimi. Zizuma. Is it Izuma or Sizuma? I never know. He's the big guy in charge of the Hermitcraft, I think. I think he's still the one in charge. I have once again attempted to get back into Hermitcraft and then immediately fell off. It's a time investment. Right, terracotta goes in the clay chest, which is spicy sand. I still need to catch up on Lyle Schnub's Morrowind playthrough. I'm like a year behind on that. Which he only does one a week, so it's not too difficult to catch up on it, but, you know. I'm a year behind, and I used to watch that every time it came out, but I just got distracted. Get the spare clay, put that back in the chest. Spicy sand. Your journey map isn't working for some reason. Is journey map the mini map? Obviously, I don't use mini maps, so I don't think I can offer much help. I use this for a big world map, but I try not to use it too much. I would much rather go through the effort of making an actual in-game map than using Zero's world map. But I have this installed anyway, so at the end, I've got this, you know, at the end of everything, I've got this massive map I can have a look through. But I try to use these more. I'm weird like that. We were having problems with sodium earlier, causing performance issues. Believe it or not. It was the beta version, we just rolled back to an earlier one and that fixed it. But that was fun. Right, now to see if this even works. Because it very much could not. God, placing terracotta makes me dizzy. We need more. I think we should remove that layer. Just... Winona! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Winona. Winona, come back! Come back, Winona! Here, you can have some repairs, and, as an apology, you can have a treat. Oh, good girl. I'm so sorry. I'll shuffle this all over by one. It really does get me dizzy. There we go, so I need 4 more. Does that look too weird? Would carpet be better? Think you found it. Ominous. I'm expecting to see you log on any moment. Do I like that? I don't know. I'm giving my eyes a little rest from looking at it. So when we come in here... I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I think we should put some blocks along here. Maybe get a little, like, indoor windowsill. We'll need something along there for decoration. Maybe I need to put some trapdoors on the ceiling. To split it up a bit, get some more interesting things to look at. You like it? Okay. I always doubt myself. Maybe I should stop that. Maybe I should stop that. But it's the same with the signposts. I'll build them and then I'll leave them. And then if I come back the next day and it looks bad, then I'll change it. I have to give my mind a little rest from looking at it. Right, let's make... Oop. Tiny bit more terracotta for the floor. Welcome back, Borg. Well, that's still going. That is not. Ooh, ding dong. Oh, I forgot to pull out the axe again. Refill the furnace. I forgot how much was in there. Did I see a wandering trader? Or was it just a cow? I think it was a cow in disguise. You need to be careful of cows. They are crafty creatures. Too crafty. Mine crafty. How do you like that? Watch your back. I'm on a weird one today. There we go. We'll have 4 spare. We could do some indoor plants, perhaps. Something to consider. There we go. That's all. Fancy little flooring over to here. We can... Should we just do dirt? Like dirt trapdoors around it? Oh, we can't do trapdoors because of the armrest. Hem. What's an alternative? Is there an alternative? Do I just get rid of the armrests? Moss? Moss block, perhaps? I feel like I'd rather see dirt. Right, what don't we need? Don't need the jungle planks. I can go in there. I know when I throw something into one of these chests, I'm gonna need it immediately. Right, what would be nice? It should be... Could go with flowering azalea. Let's bring the moss over as well. Have that for an idea. So I don't want a too high plant. Do you see that? When the door opens, the leaf blocks brighten up a bit. Oh, that's probably the ambient occlusion. Just taking a while to kick in. Or something like that. Are there any nice bush-style plants? Not a firefly bush, but very similar to that. I don't think there is. We could just go with these. Cute little petals. Oh. Or, prickle bushes. Berry bush. That blocks too much. That blocks far too much. Definitely not flowering azalea. We can slap these outside. Just for the moment. I'll just leave that. I think berry bushes. I think berry bushes are going to be the best option. Your empire in Stellaris is in an emergency crisis. Oh no. What does that entail? So can you just... You can just plant those. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I think we'll just put 2 of these down. You don't think you're in the right hypermine because it's all in Spanish. If you mean the server, it's a whitelisted server. So anything you're finding online wouldn't be this one. Invite only, I'm afraid. But like I said, you should check out everyone else anyway, though. Because there are some wonderful creators on the server. Some very good friends. Do I want this to be oak trapdoors? What about shelves? What about our old favourite, the shelf? I like the shelf. El Clasico. Give that some time, that'll grow up, get some red going, and it's bushy, so you can still look out the window when it grows. You've got no more energy credits that are needed to upkeep other things. But it's not as easy as just apply. Yeah, it's, I'm pretty sure... Unless you're a friend of someone on the server, I want to say they would only take YouTubers or Twitch streamers, but I don't actually know. But yeah, like 11 years ago, they were taking applications and I applied and I got rejected. But that's for the better, because that's how I met Jan. And that's how I met you, Jelios. Aww. It all comes full circle. What am I walking around for? How am I going to decorate this? Just random trapdoors. Just random trapdoors as decoration. We could just do paintings. We could just do paintings. And now I get to spend all my repo money on speed upgrades. Yes. Yes, I do. Oh, you know what Minecraft needs? A plaque that I can put a fish on. A giant fish. That's something you would see in a tavern. We need something here. We could have an armor stand. Go to the classics. Put an armor stand here. I'll need a slab. Put some fancy armor on it. What am I looking for? For a smooth stone slab. Yes, yes, yes. Give me some sticks. Is that... No, we need 6 sticks. Ta-da! I'll get armor later. What armor are we thinking? Chainmail would be nice. Chainmail armor would be cool. Or we could go with some simple iron, maybe gold. Chainmail, iron, or gold. And you know, I'm also thinking, let's put it on a trapdoor. Why don't we do that? Like that. So it's raised up a little. That looks cool. Why have I not thought of doing that before? I like that. I like that. Now the question is, do we want some white or some gold to add some color in? I'm going to try gold. Let's make some gold armor and remember to put the moss away, or it'll start growing all over me. Where? Here. Here. Gold. How much gold have we got? Enough. Don't have the inventory space for it, though. I'll put the sticks away. That'll do. Looks nice and shiny. I'm kind of blocking it, but it looks neat. And I'm hoping yellow will be a nice splash of color. Yeah, I like that. There we got the bush. Ooh. Is this too many oak trapdoors? From this angle, maybe not. I would love a chandelier. Minecraft doesn't have chandeliers, and they are so difficult to make. Like, is it possible to make a small chandelier? Can you make a 2x2 chandelier? Or smaller? That looks good. I don't think you can. Chandeliers are massive. If there's one pre-built block I would like Minecraft to have, a small chandelier would be nice. I think we'll come back to this area. The roof, the ceiling definitely needs something. The ceiling definitely needs to be broken up. Which... that tends to happen with spruce trapdoors. Problem is, we don't have much of a grid. We can't really wrap it around to the walls. So we're gonna have to think of an alignment. Oh, I have an alignment in mind, actually. Because we've basically already got a grid with the lanterns. So why don't we, Oh, which way do we want it? Do we want the metal going across or the wood going across? This orientation does add a little bit of a difference to the planks. Let's see how the other feels. I think I prefer this, because we've got the 5 blocks in between, so this goes right in the middle. Oh no, it's gonna destroy the painting. Yeah. Aww. Oh, but it looks so nice. Maybe we just say... Oh, not there. Maybe we just have the painting dangling down, looking a bit off. For the sake of this. But then it's not in line. The thing is, in real life, in a real tavern, they aren't gonna be symmetrical. You're not gonna get good symmetry. Unfortunately, it doesn't really line up here. Maybe we say it's very old, it doesn't have symmetry. Maybe we just give up on the symmetry entirely. But then the question becomes, what do we do along here? Because we can't really do that, can we? What other options? We can just move the lanterns. That's an idea. Move the lanterns so we can get these beams in a more favorable position. What is a favorable position for the beams? Well, first it would definitely be connected to this visible wooden pillar. That is certain. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That goes to there. That might be enough. But then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that matter? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm wondering if we shuffle it along by 1, how off would that look? It would be directly above jukebox. No, I think I like it as it was. The numbers will not add up. To which I say, why are you counting in my tavern? Order a drink or leave. That breaks up the ceiling. Now, for the lighting. We don't need to have things dangling from the roof. So the gap is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's an even number, unfortunately. We could do some sort of dip. But then we couldn't do it along there. You get the symmetry for hanging lights is a lot more important. A hanging light should be in the middle of a room. If we do it there, it's in between the windows. There's no reason for... Where do we need the lighting? Where is lighting needed? Only here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So if we go like here-ish. If we could get some kind of chandelier there, then it will light up the entire tavern. This is lit up by the fireplace. And by some of the street lights outside. But mostly the fireplace. And then this is... Oh, outside wouldn't be. I think we can put some glow lichen around this. For the moment, lantern to be safe. Oh, is there a nice looking little lantern design? We could just do... Is that connected even? Oops. Is it connected enough? The gaps are sort of noticeable. So maybe we just do that to encase it a bit. Or does that look too weird? And then again, this is using even more oak trapdoors. So I feel like full blocks probably won't look that good. Glowstone. We could do end rods, but they tend to be a bit too modern. We could do trapdoors with candles on top. What way do I want the trapdoors facing? Oh. I think that way. There is surely a nicer trapdoor. I think we go with candles. Candles on top of The trapdoors. I'm trying to remember what jungle trapdoors look like. I may go back to that idea of a jungle trapdoor. Is the jungle trapdoor the wavy one? Wibbly wavy? Or is that warped? Where's my jungle wood? Would that work? Let's bring it over and try. Or actually, we don't have to bring it over, we can... Up. I'll just have it floating out here, so... I'd imagine it would look nicer if you had that little handle bit on the inside there. And then either side. Can I, oop. So that's the shape. You can see through it. How do candles look? If we put candles on top, do they look like they're floating too much? Or is it acceptable? I don't think that's acceptable. And we're gonna have this problem with any trapdoor as well. Oh, they float. I forget you can make candles float. You can't place them floating, but you can then force them to. So what if we just do lanterns then? Lanterns surrounded by jungle? It's probably the nicest option. A candle is farmer stuff. I have such loose definitions of these chests. A candle is a spicy farm stuff. I just want to do something a bit different. Not use oak trapdoors or spruce trapdoors more than I have to. Do I want them floating or not? Well, I'll have to click the bottom. Oops. Eh. I think I'm gonna return to this. I'm gonna have to look for some inspiration. Hopefully I can find inspiration and not just a design that I copy. But I'm not happy with this. And the room is too dark anyway. So I'm gonna put lanterns in the corners anyway. Oh dear. That'll do, I guess. I do want something coming down from there, though. But this bottom floor, I'm quite happy with how it's coming along. We'll have to do the kitchen. Kitchen. Let's get more barrels. Like that, or maybe less barrels than there is counter space. I'll need more tripwire hooks. And those will, of course, be propped up by spruce trapdoors. And on top as well. Not for sides. So here we'll have several smokers. A cauldron. What else goes in a kitchen? Let's get inspiration from my other kitchens. Yeah, cauldron, smoker. Cauldron, smoker. Oh, a brewing stand. We can put a brewing stand in there, of course. Your kitchen is outside. We could have an extinguished campfire for some logs for the smokers. Perhaps. Bucket. Oh no, I want to put it in there. That's what I was thinking. Smelt the iron. I'll keep the barrels on me. So we're going to have some in the cellar. Oh, and I think in the cellar we might go with big barrels. The 3x3 idea that I have in mind. It's not one I thought of, because I'm pretty sure I got this design from something else. But it's one I've had in my head for years. What did we come in here for? I have completely forgotten. Cauldron and smokers. Yeah, we don't have a cauldron. Now we do. And smokers. Cobble. Cobble me, baby. At least 2. Maybe just 2? Put the cobblestone away for the moment. I'll need a work surface with a pressure plate for a chopping board and one with a brewing stand just so we can get some bottles put around it. Oh yeah, that could be like a nice little drink holder. In the corner there. Okay. There shouldn't be anything on this block because this is trapdoor. So maybe sink can go there. Smokers on the edge there. Work surfaces either side, and then brewing stand in the corner. I am liking this temporary log. Maybe the logs are the work surface. Oh yeah, I can't put a pressure plate on there. I've got the trapdoor above it. Woo. Nah. Nah. No trapdoor. Just work surface, work surface. Oh, I am liking the wood. I'll need to get some levers, some flower pots. Levers for little drinks dispensers, I guess. Flower pots for cups. Maybe an item frame with a pie in it. I don't know why pumpkin pie is just becoming the decorative food of choice. Oh, I haven't slept in a while. What did I come in here for? Lever. How do I make a lever? I don't have any in here. Detector rat? Nah. Go. I'll bring 3 flower pots. Item frame. Where would I put an item? Item frame is wooden stuff, but we don't have any. We'll need leather for an item frame. Levers are sticks. And cobblestone? Yeah. I'll make 3 of those as well. I don't know how many we'll need. Put the cobble away. Spruce sign I don't see us using. Let's snooze. Let's snooze. Ah! Incoming phantoms. Maybe a bell. Maybe we can put a bell down for food. Like ding ding. Soup's ready. Oh, the fireflies and gee, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of them. When did the fireflies get so big and loud? Like that. Yeah, I don't care about I don't care about standing on the trapdoor to serve a drink. I think that's alright. Yeah, it's just for 2. No, we can't do that. Spare flower pot. Spare flower pot for anyone. I wish I could put it on here. Oh, we don't have functional tables. Oh, you can put a drink on there. Can we have it? Oh, we can have a floating cup. Marvelous. You know what? Why don't we extend the chair? Chairo extendo. Winona, I need to put a shelf there. There we go. So now the chair has a cup holder. Hey! Nice, so an item frame. Maybe 1, maybe 2. I think we can put 1 on there without it popping off. I'll just make 3. And a brewing stand with 3 bottles. Fill them with water. Let's go get the lever. Back from foods. And rain the simulation. Just like for simulations. Wheat. Hello, cows. There you go. Excellent. Nice. Die. Yay! Thank you for the lever. Perfect. Hello, Waldy. Welcome, welcome. We're making very good progress on... Oh, we can cook the beef. Put that on display instead of a pie. Yeah. These people aren't here for fancy pies. They just want a steak. Leather. Beef. Some mutton. Do we have... Blaze rod, yes. What do we need? Is it stone slabs? No. It's not cobblestone slab, surely. Is it smooth stone slabs? Oh, the stonecutter's back in the tavern. Good thing we have a forge right here. Oh, the fun of not wanting to look up for a recipe. I could have sworn it was slabs. Brewing stand... Why? Why? Why is an armor stand slabs, but a brewing stand is a full block? Whose idea was that? And even then, it's cobblestone. That's not cobble. That stone isn't cobbled. Not in a million years. Put the lever here, I guess. Oh boy. I would like bottles. We need more glass. Bottles can be later. I'll bring the meat over then. I think I'll do a beef and a mutton. One more row of inventory and this would all be solved until I fill that one up as well. Let's just burn the slab. There we go. Steak. Facing the customer, of course. Yeah, and that's not popping off. Good, good, good. Maybe just place another one there for the looks. I wish... My Elder Scrolls looks a bit blocky. Indeed it does. Indeed it does. Hey, when we get Tuesday on the schedule, it's going to be Tamriel Tuesdays, alright? I'm finally going to stream the game that I don't shut up about. No, not Hytale. Minecraft. No, Elder Scrolls. But yeah, the long-term schedule Minecraft Mondays, Tamriel Tuesdays, and then the rest of the week will be whatever. But for now, it's just Monday. I mentioned hello JB as well. Welcome on in before I forget to say hello. I was talking in the beginning of the stream about this. I was thinking Friday will be the next day I add to the schedule. And I think the best way to go about it, instead of just adding it to the schedule straight away, I'll spend, I don't know, a day, a week, 2 weeks. I'll spend a while. With Friday as a maybe day. When Friday comes, I won't be committed to a stream and I won't say see you on Friday. But when Friday comes, if I'm in the mood for a stream, then I will stream. And then when I do that enough, then I'll add it to the schedule properly. That's what I was thinking. That's my plan. So we'll have soft Friday, don't expect it. If it's there, it's a nice surprise. And then eventually it'll be the next mandatory day on the schedule. Winona, there's nothing on that plate for you. There's nothing on it, okay? Look at my hands. Empty. No treats. Oh, who am I kidding? You get treats. You get treats. Yes. Good girl. We need to fill the sink, of course. I really wish there was a way to get always burning furnaces. Just for the visuals. It looks so nice. And I know there used to be loads of ways to bug it out. I don't know if any of them exist in survival multiplayer. I need sand. Oh, you know what? Instead of desecrating, Dewey Decimal Systeming the river, why don't we just buy some sand from the sand shop? Then we can get a whole bunch. Very lovely stuff. As we head into spawn, it's getting choppy again. I'm definitely... Oh, yeah, see, but even my model, jeez. That is not good. Problems. Am I gonna... I don't know why I hooked you up there. If I look down... I think it's just for chunks loading. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to find some solution to this. You know the worst part? I am very much hard. I'm commissioning art as well. I am saving up every month. A good chunk of money is going aside to a new PC. At the rate it's going, and oh, I will be getting £50 extra. Oh well, I'll have £50 a month less going out because I've paid off a board game expansion. Even with that extra £50 a month, at the rate I'm going, for the PC I'm after, so I want a beefy one. sandstone? Where's the sand? There's the sand. 2 stacks for 1 diamond. Yeah, unfortunately, a new PC is quite a ways off. There we go. That's enough. Let's head back. Away from the lag. And like I said, I am just hard assuming. I think most people would make the assumption as well that just getting the more powerful PC will allow me to stream a very pretty game without problems. We didn't. But the thing, why didn't we have problems last week? Why are the problems just showing up now? One thing to consider. I don't know how relevant this actually is. One thing that may be an issue. My PC is about 6 years old-ish. Definitely over 5, maybe over 6 years old. I don't know if some of the parts have just degraded from my heavy use, heavy daily use. That could easily be a reason. But if not, let's say this PC is in tip-top condition. If I upgrade, it will be, almost, I think it's almost twice as powerful. Which, surely that's enough. Surely that's enough. So I know we had problems. We couldn't stream Borderlands 4. At least with the model. But I like the model. I'm not getting rid of it. Winona, you've taken damage. How have you taken so much damage, Winona? What on earth happened to you? Got yet to be double scuted. What have you been doing? Oh man, I'm just... I am very much looking forward to it. To a nice upgrade. And again, don't get me wrong, it's not like my computer is weak. It's a 3080. It's an RTX 3080. The bottleneck is the CPU. I can't remember which one it is exactly, but I selected for parts for this PC expecting to get a 2080. But then the 3080 was announced and it was just, you know, so much more powerful. It was more powerful at less cost, so it was a no-brainer to just wait, get the 3080, use that instead, but I didn't upgrade the rest of my PC alongside it. So the CPU is the bottleneck. Right, water bottle, I'll be back for you. Ugh. But then is the CPU causing the OBS issues? Because it's... OBS uses the GPU's video encoder, mostly. But if the CPU is struggling to keep up, then maybe that will affect the OBS program. Yeah, maybe it's the program itself struggling under the CPU. And not specifically anything with video encoding. By the way, this resource pack is incredible. It's just, you can get this on Vanilla Tweaks, and it just gives you the recipes for everything, so you don't have to look it up. It's so nice, so convenient. But there we go, we got some bottles, look at that. Some nice bottles ready to go. Man, every time I run into some problem, streaming performance, Minecraft performance, even Minecraft performance, not being able to run a game on ultra settings anymore. F1 VR's shocking performance, which isn't just a me problem, it's a horribly optimized game in VR. The Formula 1 game, I don't recommend it. I play it every week, but I don't recommend it because its performance is abysmal. I've just learnt to power through it, which you shouldn't have to do. But all those things can be improved. With another PC, a more powerful PC. And it just makes me even more committed. I think maybe starting next month, I might really start going through and... Oh, I've already cleaned up my subscriptions. I'm only subscribed to... basically just my friends. I don't want to stop subscribing to them. I'm gonna go through my finances and really see what I can cut out while I save up for a computer. Because I can get by pretty well. It's just because a computer is so expensive, I have to put so much money aside each month that it cuts into other things, but that's worth it. For me, that's worth it. And again, let me clarify. Games like Elder Scrolls Online, I play on the highest settings. I am super sampling down from 4K. I have DLAA enabled. Looks gorgeous. Runs buttery smooth. It's always 144 FPS. So it is a per game issue. Like Minecraft, of course, because it's Minecraft. F1 VR, because it's VR, and they don't seem to care about VR. And then new Unreal Engine games like Borderlands. But it would be nice to have that sorted. So it'll be a hard focus. And then, once I get it, hopefully everything will be fixed. And then I can spend normally again. Would be nice. Would be nice. Anyway. Enough about my computer woes. I love this bar. This is a nice bar. The cellar Not so much. The bar is good. We've got a jukebox, little seating area. Nice fireplace with a rug. Fancy little dining area. I'm gonna look into chandeliers. And then we'll work on the cellar and the rooms below and the storage above. But I think I've reached the end of my inspiration and my voice. So I'm going to see if I can send you somewhere. I cannot. Damn. Well, anyway. I'm going to put links in chat. As always. Whoa, that's not how you type it. Links, there we go. That will take you to our website with links to everywhere you can find us. Follow on Twitter, join the Discord. I'll always announce every single time we go live. And until then... Oh, let's get big. Whoa. I need to remember to use this more. And until next time, remember, maybe Friday. I'm considering adding that to the schedule. But definitely see you next Monday. Until next time, take care of each other.